this one is hogging, this one is sagging. Here this is positive, this one is negative. Here we can show this one is 55.37 kilonewton meter. This one is 94.70 kilonewton meter. Here we can show the shaded portion. This is the bending moment diagram. Friends, in the previous video, we have studied how to analyze the sway portal frame by using Carney's method. Today we will solve one of the problem on the Carney's method. Here in this diagram, determine the moments at A, B, C and D for the frame shown in figure. Here A to B is 4 meter with moment of inertia I. B to C, the total length is 8 meter and is subjected to a point load at a distance of 3 meter from B and 5 meter from C with moment of inertia 2I. And C to D, the column is subjected to no loads and the height is 4 meter with moment of inertia I. Here, by observing this is non-symmetrical because of the loading, that is eccentric loading on the portion BC, horizontal member. Hence this one is non-symmetrical. There will be a sway towards right side. Only for the vertical members there will be a sway towards right side. First step, we have to calculate the fixed end moment. Fixed end moments. Here the vertical columns are not subjected to any loads. Hence MFAB equals MFBA equals MFCD equals MFDC equals 0. Then MFBC equals, here B to C, it is subjected to a point load at a distance of 3 meter from B and 5 meter from C. Here that is minus WAB square by L square. A equals 3 meter, B equals 5 meter, L equals 8 meter. By substituting the values, MFBC equals minus 187.5 kilonewton meter. Then MFCB, that is WA square B by L square, that is clockwise. By substituting the values, we will get 112.5 kilonewton meter. Then the next step is to calculate the rotation factors at the joints. Here the rotation factor U is given by minus half into K divided by summation K. Here this, by observing this diagram, here B is one of the joint and C is another joint. At B, two members are connected. One is B to A, that is subjected to no loads. B to A, that is one of the vertical member, B to A, and B to C. Here it is at B, two members are connected. One is BA, one is BC. With respect to B, A is fixed and C is continuous. Hence K for BA, that is I by L, that equals KBA equals moment of inertia is I and length is 4 meter, that is I by L or I by 4. Similarly for BC, here the moment of inertia is 2I and the length is 8 meter, that is 2I by 8, that one equals again I by 4. The summation of the moments, summation of the relative stiffness value K equals at the joint B, that is I by 4 plus I by 4, that is I by 2. Then the rotational factor is given by U equals minus half into K for the member divided by sum of the K values for the members meeting at the joint, that is minus half into I by 2 divided by I by 4 divided by I by 2. Here you will get minus 1 by 4. Similarly for BC, that is minus 1 by 4. Then at joint C, two members are connected. One is CB and another one is CD. With respect to C, B is continuous and D is fixed. Hence K equals I by L for both the members. For CB, moment of inertia is 2I and length is 8 meter. Hence K equals 2I by 8. For CD, length is 4 meter, moment of inertia is I. Therefore, that is k equals I by 4. Then summation of k, that is kcb plus kcd, that one is 2I by 8 plus I by 4, that one is I by 2. Then here the rotational factor for the member CB and CD, again that is minus half into k by k divided by summation k, that is minus half into 2I by 8 divided by I by 2. Here you will get minus 1 by 4. Similarly, here also you will get minus 1 by 4 for the member CD. Then here next step is to calculate, here this one is non-symmetrical. For the vertical members, you have to calculate the displacement factor. The displacement factor is given by phi equals minus 3 by 2 for the vertical members only. That is phi equals minus 3 by, that is minus 3 by 2 into k divided by summation k. Here vertical members, here by observing this AB is one of the vertical member, this one, and this one is another vertical member. We have to consider the displacement factor for the vertical columns. Hence there are two columns. Then for AB, k equals, the length is 4 meter and moment of inertia is I, then that is I by 4. Similarly for CD is also the same value you will get, that is I by 4. I by 4 plus I by 4, summation of the k for this floor or this story, that one is I by 2. Then the displacement factor for that floor is minus 3 by 2 into I by 4 divided by I by 2, that one is minus 3 by 4 for both the members AB and CD respectively. Then the next step is to calculate the rotational and the displacement contribution. Here first we have to calculate the rotational moment and the displacement contribution. Here you have to draw this diagram. Here at joint B, the rotational factor, we have to draw the boxes at joint B and C. For end supports, no need of the boxes. Here this one is, here the fixed end moment MFBC, that we have calculated, that is minus 187.5. That one is minus 187.5 is the rotational, that is the fixed end moment. Here the fixed end moment for the vertical member is 0. Then summation of the fixed end moment at this joint is minus 187.5, that we have to write here. Inside the inner rectangle, the rotational factor for BA and BC, that is minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 for BA and BC respectively. Similarly, at this joint again two members are connected, one is CB, one is CD. Here we have calculated MFCB, that is 112.50 kilonewton meter. Then for CD vertical member, the fixed end moment is 0. Therefore the sum of the fixed end moments is 112.50, that we have written inside the inner rectangle. Then the rotational factor for the vertical members is minus 1 by 4 for CB, minus 1 by 4 for CD. Here the rotational moment for here the joint is B. For BA, that is M dash BA, the rotational moment is given by M Ij equals summation of the fixed end moment, that is rotational factor multiplied by in the bracket sum of the fixed end moments plus the far end, sum of the far end contribution, plus in addition to those two, here we have to consider the displacement contribution. Both you have to consider rotational contribution as well as displacement contribution. Here I have written the displacement factor, that is for vertical member AB, that is minus 3 by 4. Here also minus 3 by 4. Now we can calculate the rotational and displacement contributions, that is here start from B, M dash BA equals the rotational factor, that is minus 1 by 4 inside the bracket sum of the fixed end moments is minus 187.5 plus the far end contribution from A, that is 0, from C, that is 0, plus the displacement contribution, that is also 0. Therefore, minus 187.5 into minus 1 by 4, you will get 46.875 for the member BA, that is M dash BA. This is for first cycle value of the rotational moment contribution in the member BA. Then for BC, again the same thing, that is rotational factor is minus 1 by 4 inside of the bracket minus sum of the fixed end moment is minus 187.5 plus the far end contribution from A, it is 0, from C it is 0, plus the displacement contribution is also 0. Therefore, minus into minus plus 187.5 divided by 4, that is 46.875. That we have to written, you have to write here, that is 46.875. These are the first cycle values of the rotational moment contribution for BA and BC. Then go to the second joint, that is C. Here the rotational factor is minus 1 by 4, that we have written. Rotational moment is given by rotational factor multiply by inside of the bracket summation of the fixed end moment plus the far end contribution from D and B. In addition to that, the displacement contribution here minus 1 by 4 inside of the bracket 112.5 is the sum of the fixed end moment plus far end contribution, just now we have calculated, that is 46.875. Then 112.5 plus 46.875 plus far end contributions from B and D are 0. Similarly, the displacement contribution is also 0. Then you will get minus into plus minus 39.84 as the rotational contribution for the member CB. Here for CD also, that is minus 1 by 4 inside of the bracket 112.5 plus 46.875. The same thing you will get for the member CD. This is the first cycle is completed for the rotational factor. Then the displacement contribution. The displacement contribution is given by sum of, that is displacement contribution, that is M double dash AB is given by the displacement factor inside of the bracket sum of M dash AB plus summation of M dash BA. That one is here M dash AB plus M dash sum of M dash BA. That one is minus 3/4 of 0 plus 46.875 plus minus 39.84 plus 0. Here you will get, that is 46.875 minus 39.84 into minus of 3/4, you will get, that is minus 5.27 for member AB. Similarly, for member DC, the same thing, that is minus 3/4 plus inside of the bracket 46.875 minus 39.84. Here you will get minus 5.27 for the vertical member CD. Now the first cycle is completed. Then here now we can calculate the second cycle values. Then M dash BA, that one is minus 1 by 4 rotational factor inside of the bracket minus 187.5 plus the far end contribution, that is minus 39.84. Here minus 39.84 plus the displacement contribution. Displacement contribution is minus 5.27. Then you will get, here the calculations are shown here, that is M dash BA equals minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 into, here these are the calculations for the second cycle values. This is here I will show that one is minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 inside of the bracket minus 187.5 plus the foreign contribution is 0. Another foreign contribution is minus 39.84 minus the displacement factor, that is minus displacement contribution, that is minus 5.27, that equals 58.15 kilonewton meter. This is the rotational contribution for member BA. For BC, the same thing, that is minus 1 by 4 inside of the bracket minus 187.5 plus the foreign contribution 0 from one end minus 39.84 from the other end plus the displacement contribution, that is minus 5.27. Here we will get 58.15. Then coming to the joint C, the M dash CB, that is rotational factor, that is minus 1 by 4. Sum of the fixed end moment is 112.5 plus the foreign contribution from one end is 0. From the other end, that is just now we have calculated 58.15 plus the displacement contribution, that is minus 5.27. Here this you will get minus 41.35. Then this one is M dash CD, that is minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 rotational factor inside of the bracket 112.5, that is sum of the fixed end moment plus foreign contribution from one end is, that is 0. From the other end, that is 58.15 minus 5.27, that is displacement contribution, that equals minus 41.35. Then the displacement contribution, that is displacement factor, is minus 3 by 4 plus the summation of MBA, that one is 58.15 upper story moments, that is 58.15 minus 41.35. The lower moment contribution, lower end moment contribution, there is 0. Therefore this equals minus 12.6. M double dash CD is also minus 12.6. Here you will get, that is here by observing this you will get, that is here these are the values of the rotational moment as well as the displacement contributions, that is for second cycle value, that is 58.15 minus 41.35 minus 41.35 minus 12.6 is the displacement contribution. Repeat the process, that is minus 1 by 4 inside of the bracket minus 187.5 minus 187.5 plus minus 41.35 minus 12.6, you will get 60.36 for BA. Similarly, BC value is also 60.36. Then for the joint C, that is third cycle value, that is minus 1 by 4 inside of the bracket 112.5 plus far end contribution, that is 60.36 plus 0, and the displacement contribution, that is minus 12.6. Here you will get minus 40.07 for the horizontal member CV, and vertical member CD also minus 40.07. Then the displacement contribution, sum of, that is the displacement contribution is minus 3 by 4 inside of the bracket the rotational contribution from the lower end, that is 0, plus the rotational contribution from the upper end of the columns, that is 60.36 minus 40.07 into minus 3 by 4, that is here you will get minus 15.22 for the vertical member BA. Similarly for vertical member CD is minus 15.36. 16.22. Then this completes with the third cycle. Now we will go for the fourth cycle. Here, by observing the differences, this is 58.15, this is 60.36. The difference is 2 point something. Now we have to continue for next one or two cycles, that is to get the accurate results. Here the fourth cycle values minus 1/4 is the rotational factor. Inside of the bracket, sum of the fixed end moment is minus 187.5, plus the far end contribution from A, it is 0. From the far end C is, that is minus 40.07, plus the displacement contribution, that is minus 15.22. Here you will get 60.70. Similarly, here also the same thing, that is since the rotational factors are same for both the horizontal and vertical members, hence this is also same. Then coming to the joint C, here the rotational factor is minus 1/4. Inside of the bracket, fixed sum of the fixed end moment is 112.5, plus far end contribution from D, it is 0. From B, that is 60.7, minus the displacement contribution, that is minus 15.22. Here you will get, that is minus 39.50 for horizontal member CB. Similarly for the vertical member also minus 39.50. Then the displacement contribution is given by displacement factor, that is minus 3/4. Inside of the bracket, sum of the lower end rotational moment contribution, that is 0, plus far end rotational contribution or upper end contributions, that is here just now we have calculated, that is 16.7 minus 39.50, then into minus 3/4, you will get minus 15.90 for the vertical member AB. Similarly for the vertical member DC is also minus 15.90. When you calculate the next cycle value, the previous cycle value get cancelled. Hence I have shown the mark by cancelling the previous cycle value. Now we can go for the last cycle, that is fifth cycle or fifth iteration. Here for joint B, M dash BA, that one equals minus 1/4 the rotational factor. Inside of the bracket, sum of the fixed end moment, that is minus 187.5, plus the far end contribution 0 from A, and minus 39.50 from C, minus 15.90, that is displacement contribution. Here this one is subjected to lateral sway, hence we have to consider the displacement contribution also. That is, here after simplification you will get 60.725 as the rotational moment contribution for the vertical member BA. Similarly for this also there is 60.725 for horizontal member. Then coming to the next joint C, that is rotational factor for CB is minus 1/4. Inside of the bracket 112.5, plus the far end contribution D, that is 0, plus 60.725 contribution from B. Then the displacement factor, displacement contribution, that is minus 15.90. Here you will get 39.33 after simplification for CB. Similarly for vertical member, that is minus 39.33 for the vertical member. Then the displacement contribution, that is displacement factor minus 3/4. Inside of the bracket 0 from the lower part of the lower contribution from the column AB and DC, from the upper end contribution, that is 60.725 minus 39.33, that equals minus 16.046. Now after getting the values of, here by observing this is 60.72, this is 60.7, this is 60.70, this is 60.725. Here, by observing the difference in terms of fraction, there is a small difference. Then if you further continue, you will get the accurate values. Otherwise, we have to close the iteration. Then we have to calculate. Now it is easy to calculate the bending moments. Bending moment, that is here the final moments. The final moments are given by, that is m equals, the final moments are given by m equals fixed end moment plus 2 times the near end rotational contribution plus 1 times the far end rotational contribution, plus in addition to that, that is displacement contribution. Here MAB equals, the fixed end moment is 0, the near end contribution is 2 times 0, plus far end contribution is 60.1 times 60.725, minus the displacement contribution 16.045. By simplification, you will get 44.68 kilonewton meter, that is clockwise. That one is clockwise. MAB, that one is 44.68 kilonewton meter, that is clockwise. Similarly, MBA, the fixed end moment is 0, no loads are acting on the lateral direction on column AB and CD. Then the near end far end contribution is 0, the near end contribution is 2 times 60.725 minus the displacement contribution, that is 16.045. After simplification, you will get 105.40 kilonewton meter, that is positive. That means that is also clockwise, that is also clockwise. Then for horizontal member MBC, the fixed end moment is minus 187.5 due to the vertical point load. Thus 2 times the near end contribution, that is 60.725, plus 1 times the far end contribution, that is minus 39.33. Here don't add the displacement contribution, only the displacement contribution is applicable to the vertical members. Hence after simplification, you will get minus 105.38. Here by observing this BA and BC, MBA and MBC, the final moments both are, one is 105.40, that is clockwise. Here this one is anti-clockwise. Here there is a small difference of 0.02 in terms of fraction. Here this one is anti-clockwise. The sum of these two must be equal to 0. When the equilibrium condition is reached, both must be are by equilibrium of the joints. Then MCB. Here the fixed end moment is 112.5. This is for horizontal member C to B. The near end contribution is 2 times minus 39.33 plus 1 times far end contribution, that is 60.725. Then that equals 94.565 kilonewton meter. Then for vertical member MCD, here this one is anti-clockwise, 94.705. 94. MCB, that is clockwise, 94.565. For vertical member CD, here the fixed end moment is 0 since it is not subjected to any lateral loads. Then 2 times the near end contribution, that is minus 39.33 into 2 plus 1 times far end contribution, that is also 0. Then here displacement contribution, that is minus 16.045. Then by simplification, you will get minus 94.705. Here this one is anti-clockwise. Then here the difference is in terms of 0.1 or 135, like that here in terms of fraction. Then MDC, that is at the fixed end, the fixed end moment is 0 plus the near end contribution 2 times, that is 0, plus 1 times far end contribution, that is minus 39.33 into 1. The displacement factor is minus 16.045. Here you will get minus 55.375 kilonewton meter, that is also anti-clockwise. Here both these two are anti-clockwise, these two are clockwise. Here this one is anti-clockwise, this one is clockwise. By observing this, it is very easy to draw the bending moment diagram. Here first draw this outline of the portal frame. Here, with respect to this reference line or bottom line, here this one is sagging moment. Sagging moment we will consider above the reference line. Here this one is below the reference line, hence that is sagging moment. This one is positive moment. This one is positive moment. Then here, by observing this is hogging moment. Hogging moment we will consider above the reference line, that is negative moment. Then similarly here both these moments are hogging. This one is 105.40 kilonewton meter. Here this moment is hogging. This is 105.4440. Here by joining this is sagging, that is 44.68 kilonewton meter. This one is again for the horizontal member. This is 105.440, that is hogging. Again we have considered the ordinate above the reference line. Here this is also hogging, that is the ordinate is 94.70 kilonewton meter. Here this one is negative moment. This one is negative moment. Here in addition to that, it is subjected to a point load. Here join these two ordinates by a straight line. Then here it is subjected to a load of 160 kilonewton meter, 160 kilonewton at a distance of 3 meter from B, 5 meter from C. The total length is 8 meter. Here below the point load, the ordinate is maximum, that is 160 into 3 into 5 by 8. Here you will get, that is 160 into 3 into 5 divided by 8. It is 300 kilonewton meter. Here at the center, it is below the point load, it is maximum. Below the point load, it is maximum. Here this one is positive bending moment. By overlapping this, you will get the net bending moment. Here the shaded portion shows the net bending moment diagram. By overlapping the support moment and the simply supported span bending moment diagram. Here this is your bending moment diagram. Similarly for this vertical member, this one is